Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Tariq.
Stop the steal! Stop the steal! Boy, you know... So, I said I was going to open all these episodes up with chanting different things. But I've got to say, so we're... Hey, it's the 6th episode, and we're recording it on January 6th. And some things happen in episode 6.
Yeah,
that we're watching.
Hey, so to 40 hours, nothing we ever do on this channel is ever actually planned in advance, you know, right?
This is pretty fucking like serendipitous, though.
Yeah, boy, this was Jack messaged me earlier yesterday because so since no one ever really listens to this or knows, so Konami sent him a message saying that we have sent out the Donzaloo gloss art. The one with two guns.
Good.
The one,
and?
The one where he has 2 guns on it, right?
Yeah.
The one that was supposed to come out last year, but got delayed, and then just got canceled in America because it turns out the month that the Donzaloo Lost Art was supposed to be released, America got 3 mass shooting back to back to back, and Konami realized, boy, let's not release this in North America
it's not like that's gonna fucking activate fucking, like... They think it was gonna activate a bunch of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh nerds. They're gonna see, oh, Donzaloo has a gun. I must have gun. Like, I think that the mass murders are going to trigger people more than the Yu-Gi-Oh, the not even D-tier Yu-Gi-Oh card fucking, like, having a gun. Oh no, Donzaloo. There's that one, OTK with fucking Jackpot 7 or whatever in Donzaloo. That's about it. That's the most I've heard Donzaloo be relevant in the last 10 years.
Right, yeah, so the Donzaloo card was delayed. The Lost Art was supposed to come out like in May or so shit. So now it's finally getting released. So Jack messaged me today saying that, and he told me, hey, it's real funny Konami messaged me today.
Oh, that was today specifically?
Yep, they messaged him, or they didn't message him specifically. They sent to the store email, right? Obviously, right? He just has access to it because he works for the store, right? Right. So he got an email from Konami saying, "Hey, remember those Donzaloo Lost Art? We sent them out today."
Oh, great!
You know? And I was like, look, Konami, like you might have mistyped, you might have purposely mistyped it last time with the Donzaloo Lost Art, but I don't think you timed it today correctly.
Oh no, nothing bad ever happens on January 6th.
Oh yeah, of course, nothing. Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay, this is literally just. I was gonna be coy about this and be like, it's something January 6th, something episode title, whatever. Once again, these don't have episode titles, so I'm just gonna give this. This is the episode title I'm giving it. Ichigatsu Rokunichi. Now, you know, you might be able to run that through a quick translator and be able to figure out what that is. Might be able to figure that out. But I think that's what the episode title is. I think that's what the episode title of this is. The only other episode title that I could think of is, fucking ketamine addict breaks into a government building to fight an old man.
I mean, I was gonna say we could call this episode The Storm, you know, right?
Yeah. There's no calm before this. Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay, so this is truly an insane episode. The first thing that comes up is just present day. We've got the whole thing with fucking the holy trio, right?
Yeah, and look, though we got all the cabinet members,
the 3 high priests,
you know, right?
And they're just going, well, I don't want to become a fucking become a bug milking machine. No, you become a bug milking machine. I don't want to become a bug milking machine. Bilgenia, you become a bug milking machine. Bilgenia's like, no, I don't want to be a bug milking machine.
Boy, right? They had like what? 30 what?
50
years?
Literally 50 years to figure this out. Literally 50 years.
Yeah, like this was never on the docket or like on anyone's priority.
Yeah, nobody thought, we should probably figure out like who's gonna be the next. I mean,
right?
Presumably, I guess
no one thought to draw straws or anything. Hey, boy.
Presumably, I guess that's why they were keeping like Nobuhiko alive, like trapped in the basement.
Right, Nobuhiko was supposed to be the creation team. But then he escaped, and they never thought of a plan B.
Yeah,
right. Like within the video, like boy, like Hey, what happens if he dies? No. We got him hooked, you know.
Yeah, he's stuck on that meat jelly. Okay,
right.
There's no way he'll leave.
He'll live, you know, right? As long as nothing happens.
As long as nothing happens and he just breaks the fuck out.
Right. Well, we have our Creation King set up, you know, right?
Also,
no need for a plan 2, right? It's like the Dalai Lama, right?
Fuck yeah. Well, hey, it's also like the Dalai Lama because there's more than one Dalai Lama according to the People's Republic of China.
Right.
Yeah. So, old man Dharam decides to be the one to go. I'll become the Creation King. Which honestly, yeah, that's it. Dharam offering to do that is like the old Japanese people offering to clean up like nuclear waste because they're just like, listen, I'm gonna die anyway. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, might as well send me in, you know, right?
But unfortunately, our Bug King just decrees that he's not good enough because he's too old. He said, I don't want an old man to be like.
I need them young.
Yeah,
young, right?
Bring him to me young.
Only the young. Only the young can lead the new generation.
Yeah,
right?
Where are the younglings at?
Where's the Gen Zs at? You know, right? Hey, we need to get all these old people out of Congress, you know, and voting in new blood, right?
Yeah.
So that way none of them, right? Because, you know, that's the thing about young people. They know how to take a loss, you know,
well, right? you'd think that, but I know one 57-year-old man who keeps on losing 13 times over at this point.
Oh, is it 13 now?
Last night it was 11.
It ended at 10.
They keep letting him fucking try. Like, this is bullying. They're bullying Kevin McCarthy. He is just running for House Speaker and getting getting absolutely curb stomped by people, and they're stealing his lunch money and fucking calling him like fish bitch.
I mean, what happened to his pizza party? Did he have
the pizza party did not work. The pizza party gave him 15 more votes, which is still not enough for a majority. And everybody's favorite politician, Matt Gaetz, is still actively saying, fuck you, we don't trust Kevin McCarthy. Matt Gaetz says he doesn't trust you. I don't know if that's a fucking endorsement or a fucking, like, diss. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know that I want Matt Gaetz to trust me, but I also don't know that if Matt Gaetz called my fucking, like policies and, like, ideals in question, boy, that's a real fucking, like, hard blow to take. Speaking of the Matt Gaetz of this, Bill Genia, who has the brilliant idea of, well, let's try the 14-year-old girl.
Right, and look, maybe the Creation King likes them younger.
Yeah, apparently the Creation King does like them young, because that works better than anybody else trying to use the smush the stones together. Also,
no one thought of this before.
I'm glad to know that in her Kaijin form, Aoi has actual fingers and isn't just a big derpy fucking mantis.
Just not giant mantis claws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
At least she has hands. You can't say that for all of them. Also, God, the fucking Creation King milking moments are just so fucked up. Like, they're just...
Yeah.
They just got a bug man just sitting in his chair getting milked off. Like...
I mean, look, you know, maybe he's comfortable. You know, maybe he's sitting on, like, one of those stupid donut rings, right?
Well, the fact that he actually fucking, like, moves in this episode is fucking haunting, because it's like, oh god, he's actually alive? Like, I thought he, like, he can move? I thought he was just, like, a fucking vegetative state.
No. You need them alive to produce cells, to produce the milk, you know, right?
So you can juice them. But
right?
yeah, apparently small girl is, appropriate fucking...
It turns out they're reverting back to the old human ways of young sacrifice virgins, you know, right?
Jesus, wow. Yeah, I didn't even think of it like that, but yeah, that is basically, you will be a sacrifice for our god to become the new god. Once you die, you can become the god. Meanwhile, in the rest of the goddamn story, Jesus Christ, get better security.
Is a boy... He's a man now, right? Look, he's no longer getting pushed around, you know, right?
So...
He's taking...
So, I don't know how much we've got to dance around some of these words that are about to happen, that we're about to talk about. But luckily, I'm not in an airport for this recording, so I know I won't get in trouble like that. But, boy, so Shunsuke, in an absolute... I mean... of all the people to elect to, I mean, it makes sense from a production standpoint because he's our main character, like, young boy. But like, of all the people to choose for your pipe bomb, like, at the front door, like, plan, I would not have given it to him. I would, but
probably
like,
one of the worst ones, actually. Right?
This is actually Iron-Blooded Orphans now. It's just fucking child soldiers running in and fucking doing a terrorism. Like, and also, I get that, like, maybe they're not suspicious. I'd be suspicious of a small, like...
I don't know, just having two teens run in with a bag.
Well, no, they hide his bag. Okay, so I don't know who the other kid is, because they don't even list him in the goddamn,
I'm pretty sure it's like one of the other, like, child revolutionary soldiers. Youth, but, you know, right?
So Shunsuke has a baseball bat up his, like, coat, like, sticking out. You could see it clearly.
Oh, yeah.
Poking out. But the other kid has the bomb in a bag underneath his coat, looking like a goddamn hunchback from Notre Dame. And it's like, that's actually more suspicious than if he was just carrying a bag. But instead, his plan is, no one can see my bag underneath my raincoat. Are you kidding me?
It's a big fluffy raincoat.
I have a disgusting deformity. Please don't look at it. What?
Yeah.
This is why you hire adults, okay, for your radical jihadist.
Or you think this through, you know, right?
Jesus.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, especially because they just walk past the first couple of security guards. They just say, hi, hello, and then they walk maybe 3 feet, maybe 3 feet behind the guard at the front entrance.
Right? They don't even go to, like, a bathroom or anywhere.
No, we're just doing it literally at the front steps.
In the middle, you know, right?
Yeah, just put all that shit down. And then, it's not even... Actually, this kid might actually just have a deformity. Because he... I've realized now that Shunsuke is the one carrying the bag. So I don't know what the fuck is in that kid's fucking... on that kid's back. It's why it's all lumpy. But they just, like, put the bag down and run. And that is, like... I mean, if that man survives that explosion, he's getting fired, right? There's no Medal of Honor. There's no, like, you protected the Capitol today. You fucked up. You fucked up and let them come through, and they just put the bag down literally behind you. We recovered the fucking camera footage. You were an absolute failure of a security guard.
I didn't even notice, you know, just saw two suspicious, right? Also, it's also like the fall, or like, it is like a good day, you know, right? One of those nice days where, hey, boy, why is these two kids wearing fucking heavy raincoats in the middle of, like...
It's definitely supposed to be, like, sometime winter-ish, winter to fall time.
Is this winter?
I mean, we've been trying to figure out what, like, time of year it is before, but, like, we've seen characters like Breath before, like, when they're... It's something, sometime...
in the fall,
like, to early winter or something. That doesn't necessarily... I mean, hey, look, we just got past having a 70-degree fucking Tuesday, so I don't know what the fuck the weather is anywhere. But yeah, brilliant children set off an explosion, and then... But also, the other kid says Shunsuke's name as they're running away, which is... I would be so fucking pissed at him. Like... I get that you don't have, like, okay, so you're not just gonna, like, stroll up with masks. That's not gonna fucking, you're gonna get fucking, that's gonna set off some stuff. You're gonna go, okay, they're clearly up to no good. But don't say my real name while I'm running away from the explosion.
Code name, you know, right?
Yeah.
Boy, hey, why not just call him Sparrow at that
just
point,
like everybody else, every other kaijin that just gets named after their fucking kaijin form. Jesus Christ.
Right. I even give these kids, like, you guys, do you think that the kids were too busy 3D printing out that house?
That fucking house and putting all the figures together, and they got really into Also, hold on, can you imagine? So, also, right, in theory, Nobuhiko has been in captivity, or wait, no, which one? Nobuhiko is... Yeah, Nobuhiko is
Shadow Moon. Kotaro is Black Sun,
Black Sun. Nobuhiko has been in captivity for 50 or so years?
Yeah, right?
Realistically?
Right?
What, like... I understand that he's had a few days to try and reacclimate himself. Do you think his mind was fucking blown when he saw them 3D print some shit? Like, I'm just saying, he was in prison before the internet existed, right? This man is literally, like, coming out of prison and, like, going, the fuck is this cell phone?
Oh, right? Why does everyone have little rectangular box?
Yeah, what are, like, what are those?
Right.
But yeah, Bilgenia decides to take this 14-year-old girl and offer her to the Creation King. Meanwhile, it's time for...
She's quite powerful, you know, right?
Meanwhile, it's time for Nobuhiko's Lost Boys to fucking storm the goddamn Gorgum building. Like, it's absolutely January 6th. This is... If there's anything that I've learned from this, this whole thing, is that it's a miracle that, like, more people didn't die or get hurt when January 6th actually happened. Because they did all this in Japan, right? Japan, where they don't have as many, like, access to guns is not as fucking rampant as it is in America.
Yeah.
The fact that all of those fucking insane people burst through the Capitol and, forget shooting politicians, didn't shoot themselves, like, is a fucking insane thing to me. I can't believe that they didn't fucking get, like, blasted away. But yeah, hey, it's bug time. Everybody transforms and runs up. There's a pig man, there's like a bee person, still haven't seen Shadow Moon do his rider form, I guess. I don't know what's...
They're really saving it, you know,
yeah,
right?
We're really holding it off.
You would think that they would do it after the episode where Kotaro does his rider form, you know, right?
Yeah,
they really want to let that marinate, you know, like, oh, hey, we don't want to show the good stuff.
What's
yet,
really crazy to me is that he doesn't...
We know how much you guys love Shadow Moon,
yeah,
you know,
especially
right?
when they get to the flashback, we still don't see it, like, because he actually has a fight there, and it's like, nope, it's still not doing it. But yeah, Aoi's really good at holding magnets together, and she gets sucked into the...
No, this is what you want, right?
Starts getting sucked into the Creation King and sees all...
You talk about bringing peace, you can bring the peace now. Look, you want humans and
yeah, she's bringing two pieces of rocks together. And somehow the power of the rocks give her the most annoying thing in flashbacks. The part where you go, how do you remember the parts that you weren't there for? But luckily she's able to fucking just use that with the power of Creation King. Cool. But also, anyway, your bullets are useless against me. I'm a bug man. It's just kaijin on kaijin violence and guns and everything. And it's just... I mean, there's a kid with a fucking, like, protest sign shield. Yeah, I just really want to point out specifically, though, at about the 9-minute mark, when the boy with the protest sign shield fucking runs up to the tries to run past them, a guy runs out. It's at like 9:10. Because it took me a second to realize, like, I thought that they were fighting each other all of a sudden, but then I realized this is Gorgum, so some of them must be kaijin, like they're not just humans. So they're fighting the Gorgum kaijins. One of these Gorgum kaijins comes out of the fucking, like, comes out from behind this, like, partition or wall. And once again, we're regaled with the beauty that is some of these fucking costume designs. Because he just shows up with, like, some floppy tentacles and just starts whipping on the kid. Just slapping him. He's just slapping his fucking, like, shield that looks like it's made out of cardboard and metal.
What are you supposed to do, you know, right? Look.
It's just so great. It's just...
He's an octopus.
Is he? I don't know what he is.
He's something with tentacles, you know, right? Look,
I don't know because then fucking Nobuhiko tackles the guy and he looks like he's got like a toadstool head, like he looks like a mushroom, like, and he just pushes him down to the ground and starts beating him up. There's so much. Okay, and then he like bites his jugular.
Yeah.
Not to go back to Kevin McCarthy again, but Nobuhiko does so much bullying in this episode to people that I think it might actually be like I'm getting it started. You're getting Kevin McCarthy. Like, you can't... The other McCarthy already has McCarthyism. This is getting Kevin McCarthy, where you're just getting beaten over and over and over again. But I think Nobuhiko has, like, the highest count of, like, hate crimes in this episode.
No. Nobody goes fine with murder. He doesn't care. He'll murder anyone.
Yeah.
You know, right?
But yeah, then he tells the children, go my children,
go my
free
army,
them,
you know,
free them, free the people, storm the Capitol, hang Mike Pence.
Right. Right, go look for Mike Pence. Hey, look, why don't you go steal the podium?
No. They're not going to go hang Mike Pence. Go free the documents. Go free all the documents that'll prove that who's good or not.
Yeah. Don't read the documents, by the way.
Yeah. But also, just to go back, then it cuts back to Aoi seeing all these flashbacks.
With the rock.
Oliver Johnson as an old man is the funniest fucking thing to me. Because they just... It's like old George in fucking Revice, where it's like, they just put a wig on him and like a beard.
And some makeup, and that's it.
And they're like, yeah, it's old you. It's like, really? I don't know about that. But there's this weird part that I don't understand, where they show a kid spitting out a rock. I don't understand the stones.
Well, I was... Right, I thought they were looking for the stone, like it's like the Avatar when you got like right, because you know how it so in Avatar, right, the way that they find the next Avatar is going around to a bunch of kids at the next day, is this kid the next Avatar?
Yeah,
right, right. I thought that's what they were trying to do, like they're just going around
putting stones in kids' mouths and shit to see what happened.
To see, hey, are you the next Creation King?
Yeah,
right?
But like, it seems more like the kid had this. I don't know if it was like... Because it's clearly showing the point in which Oliver Johnson gave the stone to Aoi's parents. But I don't understand the relevance of this kid. And I don't know if he was just... I guess Oliver Johnson had the other King Stone, so he's like, you guys take this King Stone, I'll keep the other one. And then...
Or here, I'll have my kid hide it.
And that's what I was going to say. And then they came and raided his house, and then he went, quick, put this in your mouth, but don't swallow it. Like they'll never check inside my child's mouth. And then the kid was just standing there like...
Right? Because they'll be perverts if they do that,
Yeah, and then But then you see that the Prime Minister is the one that's like, spit that fucking rock out of your mouth. And he pulls it out of his... Like, it's so much drool. Ugh. It's just like a really weird fucking thing.
Yeah, you know what they say about kids? Kids' mouths are dirty, right?
Yeah, that's... Well, if you put a fucking rock that might have been inside of somebody else in a kid, yeah. But yeah, hey, we get to see the point where Aoi's parents left her with...
Parents goes on the
left
run,
her with a
right?
fucking Deus Ex... with a fucking MacGuffin, like, just went, hey, here you go. Don't get caught, kid. You're gonna go hang out with Auntie What's-Her-Face for a few days, for a few years. We're going on a trip to keep them off your trail. They'll never think they'll never think to check my child. They'll be perverts if they do that.
Right, look, just hide this rock. Yeah. Don't let this rock be seen in public, right?
And also, please never take it off, and also, please don't forget it. I know we're entrusting a goddamn fucking god rock to a presumably 8-year-old child, maybe at best, but this is not the same, like, but she could drop it. She could just forget it on the school bus.
I know, she could just kick it, right? Look, kids
lose shit all the time.
Kids love throwing rocks, right? They'll throw a rock at anything.
This is the worst episode of Old Enough. It's just...
Right?
Yeah. Because, okay, so Old Enough's Japanese title is, like... First errand, like it's about sending kids on their first errand.
Yeah, I know.
This is what that is. This is two parents going, you seem old enough to carry a fucking goddamn like rock that can bring about the new god of the Kaijin. Yeah, go on by yourself. You can do it. You're fucking insane. This is fucking insane. I thought the mom that tried to warn her kids, do you know what happens when you get hit by a car, was fucking insane. But this is pretty fucking insane. Do you know what happens if the bad guys get the rock? They'll summon their new god, and everything will end, and the powers that be will continue to be corrupt. That's right, Aoi. That's right. We've successfully radicalized you.
Can you spell corrupt? Can you write the kanji for corrupt?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you tell mommy and daddy how to say, no, don't take my magic rock? Jesus
right?
Christ.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway,
Then Sat's here, boy. I assume this is like the Japanese equivalent to the FBI or like a fucking raid.
I assume they are too. I've never heard of Sat. I just laughed
I know
at
with the JST, or was it or JSF,
also if I try to look up Sat Japan, Special Assault Team. That's actually a thing. Oh shit. Okay. I was gonna say the joke for me is like, oh yeah, the SATs are here. Damn, I didn't study. This is an actual thing I did not know about. Tokushu Butai, special unit.
Oh,
it's the special special assault team. Tokushu Kyushu Butai. But it's once again like they put English letters to their Japanese title. So even though
right, okay, so technically this should technically be called what? TKB, right?
Yeah. But
right? And
it's just people see SAT and they go, boy, I've never asked a Japanese friend that, but I wonder if any of my Japanese friends were hearing us talk about the SATs in college and going, what the fuck? The fuck? You're getting hit by the SAT? Like, what? I mean, it's America, I know, I get it. You guys have a lot of fucking gun violence, but oh my god, you have to deal with the special assault team every time that you fucking try to leave high school? But yeah, the special police are in here fucking shooting at everybody.
Bang bang, right?
They're just killing everybody. I don't know, I assume that fucking, what's his name? The
Prime Minister,
yeah, I forget what his name is.
Them out,
it's not,
right?
I keep thinking it's Darum, but I know it's not. Whatever the fuck. The Prime Minister is probably the one that called them in. Faster acting on mobilizing the National Guard than Donald Trump is on his instruction.
Right, look, he doesn't want any witness, hey, make sure there's no witness alive.
Yeah. And then Nobuhiko just shows up and fucking starts shooting people. Taking people's guns and breaking them apart.
I don't need this shit. Boy,
Nobuhiko doesn't need it, but somebody might. Somebody might need a gun. Meanwhile, Kotaro runs around and fucking finds.
Magically finds Aoi. Boy, man, what are the odds? You both ran into the.
I mean, theoretically, I think Kotaro was running, thinking that they probably if they took the Kingstones, they're probably going to the Creation King. So he probably was running in the direction of the Creation King, and she's running away from the Creation King. Doesn't really make sense that he would know where it is, but I would assume that based off of...
I assume that was on the building plan,
yeah, and the building plans that, they went through, and, and
then he got the files,
yeah, he knows where it's supposed to be.
Right?
But then he's stopped by the power of Old Man. It's a face-off between the two most powerful beings. One,
I love how he went through the sliding door, he planned it, oh man, okay, it's looking like he's been planning, right? Oh man, if anyone ever comes into this room and just stand there for a bit, I can make my cool entrance across.
Yeah, it's also so funny because you don't see that entrance when you when Kotaro runs in. It's just all of a sudden he opens the wall from nowhere, and it's oh god, there's a door there.
Right? This room is just so fucking weird. I don't even see the practical use of this room.
I feel like it's some kind of Zen garden room, but I don't understand why you have that.
There's no garden. That's the problem. You got some bamboo sticks.
He's got the bamboo sticks. He's got a bonsai tree. I'd assume that it's
it's such a weird use of space in this room. There's no windows, right? I don't understand.
There's no windows. It's a completely clear or polished black marble or something, or granite. It's all I can think of is some Zen meditation room or something, but I don't understand what the door leads to. Is it just a secret side entrance to the fucking room?
Right,
why do you need this many entrances to the room?
So built so weird, right? Because the doors aren't even on even level. You have to go down 2 steps or some shit, right?
Yeah,
just to get on the floor of this place. This room is so fucking weird. This is definitely a sex room, if anything, right?
It might be where they do, like, it might not be a sex room, but it might be like a peep show. Like, all I can think of for that door is that Darum pops out of is that it's like a fucking like theater stage, and like they come over here sometimes to have little,
like no space in
plays.
this room to have like a theater show in, you know, right?
Yeah.
And this room seems way smaller than it actually looks.
Yeah.
Mostly because they got a giant fucking bamboo tree in the middle of it and a fucking pond slide.
Yeah.
Display like the most weirdest position.
Yeah, it doesn't help that we're then introduced to the fact that Darum apparently can control the Force. I don't understand that. We get like Kotaro turning back into his Kamen Rider form, which, hey, that's cool, great, awesome, cool. Do the pose, awesome. Darum is like a mole cricket or something. I don't understand how he fucking just like is able to catch Kotaro's fists in like steam or air or something. I don't. What is happening? Like, if it was webbing, I could get that, but it doesn't feel like that. It seems like it's supposed to be fucking...
Didn't this have something to do with the original Black, right? Like, there's like some weird fucking Black thing.
Well, guess I gotta find out. Alright. Black Sun.
Boy, wow, boy, well, I just looked up Darum's original fucking form from Black.
Oh,
this
boy.
Is boy, hey, boy, man, there's a man, like I said, today...
Whoa, that's a white-ass man!
That hood is almost... Good thing that hood isn't any more pointier, you know, right?
Hold on, why... What the fuck? When did he have a... Oh, God. Oh, he's got a Grand Mutant form. Okay, hold on.
Oh, he has psychic powers. Okay, so I guess he's just a psychic, which they have never established or
No, they really didn't.
This is really the first time we are hearing about his psychic abilities.
Yeah, also... What is he... Is he supposed... Like, I'm trying to see... If they say a trilobite-like creature, I guess. Okay. He can shoot beams from his fingers to attack his foes, control subjects, convert chosen humans into members of Gord. I mean, yeah, but, like, what is he supposed to be? Like, doesn't really... It doesn't really give me anything there. I don't understand what his, like... I can understand what, what's her face? Risha or whatever, the woman of the High Elders
or
whatever.
Pterodactyl lady?
Yeah, she's a pterodactyl. I get that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it says he's the trilobite kaiju. Okay, cool, but, like, seriously, does he have, like, what the fuck else does he do? I don't know. Just kind of, like, has psychic powers because they said he's supposed to have psychic powers. But it comes out of fucking nowhere in the show, at least as a reboot.
Yeah, right. Because I don't think it's ever been established like up to this point that he has psychic power. Like if you knew who he was from the Black, sure, yeah, fine, yeah, that's fine. But for us, the audience, like for someone who has never watched Black and just went like, boy, I didn't know there was psychic power people. But I don't. Hey, Tariq, you know what? That's where I draw the line. You know, right?
Yeah.
Everything up until this point, I was fine with. You know, a guy with psychic powers. Oh fuck, it's over. I'm done. Right? Oh man, that's
too ridiculous for me.
Yeah, right. Every bug people, racism.
Yeah.
That's true to life. You
Yeah,
know,
children
psychic
with
power.
Hold on, I think the children actually already have guns. Even aside, some of the kids actually have guns. Other than so, the next thing that we see is the fucking kids bum rushing to free all the like humans that are captured. Yeah, it looks like they either have airsoft. Maybe they have airsoft guns. But, like...
Boy, look.
They have some kind of gun, like, either, like, a rifle or something, like, that they just use to, like, beat people down and, like, get past the Gorgum guards and, like, free all the people. And then the fucking, special ops shows up and just starts shooting every fucking body.
Yeah, look, I said, no witness, you know?
It goes so badly. It goes, like, I was like, oh my god, wow, they're just blasting these kids and like
man, the Prime Minister really says no
witnesses. Fucking what's the fucking Call of Duty map or whatever that meme.
I don't. Yeah, I can't remember.
But it's like it's actually that they're just shooting people. I do like how the kid with the shield tried to protect himself from bullets with his protest sign shield. Surprisingly ineffective. Completely ineffective.
He worked hard on that, you know,
yeah.
Right?
But I got to watch a Birdman, like, slink down as he got shot to the ground. That was pretty great. But boy, they are just shooting every fucking body. People are just... This is an actual, like... This is an actual... Like, do you think that... I mean... We started... This whole series started off with Shunsuke watching a man get shot down in this fucking street. But, like... This is a bad situation, man. Like, this is a bad situation. It's just like blood on the shoes.
I wasn't expecting this type of violence until we got to like an actual race war type of situation.
No, this is just this is just police brutality. This is just
like an X-Men 3 when they had when Magneto got his army of mutants, you know, and then the humans got their actual army of people with guns to shoot. I was expecting that when we were getting gun violence, but like no. Just look, episode 6. Look, start blasting. Pew, 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 you know?
We can do January 6th better. Jesus Christ, it's like, again, my whole point is like I never had perspective of like I've always been like January 6th was really bad. Like that's really bad. I'm looking at this like, we got off easy. We don't even have, like, they don't even have guns like we do. And the fact that the fucking special assault team just popped in and just started blasting people, I understand that there's all this about, like, questions of, like, insurgents and people, like, on the inside being a part of it, and that has a lot to do. Plus, most of these motherfuckers are white as shit. But, like, the fact that none of these idiots fucking got, like, very few of these idiots got, like, shot or killed in America, the gun capital of the world, versus fucking, like, this in Japan, and they just, like, special ops SWAT team or SAT team just shows up and starts shooting every fucking body indiscriminately is like, I can't believe that we didn't wind up with more dead people. The fact that there were only, like, 3, I think, and one of them was like a heart attack. Like,
what? I remember it was the woman that got shot,
and then there was a police officer that got like stomped in. I think he got like mobbed. But I think there was another one that had a heart attack. Like, January.
Let's go. Let's see. Cause. Goal, method, results.
There were five deaths. Accordingly, there are 5.
1 from gunshot, 1 from drug overdose, 3 from natural causes.
Whoa, hold on. What? Okay, hold on.
I don't know this. I don't know if someone took drugs during the assault or after.
Okay, casualties. I'm looking at. All right. So I'm looking at the Wikipedia article on this is long. Ashley Babbitt was the woman that was trying to climb through the fucking window that got shot. Then there's Brian Sicknick, who was an actual police officer, but he got pepper sprayed, and then he had 2 strokes the next day that put him on life support and killed him. Roseanne Boyland died of an amphetamine overdose, and it was not because she was being trampled by rioters, but she was. I don't know if she was a rioter herself or if she was. Capitol Rioter Roseanne Boyland died from drug overdose, not trampling. Yep. So that was a.
Right, I assume that if after the comma they don't say Capitol officer, I'm assuming there are rioters, right?
Yeah.
Because this article is making a very clear differentiation between this person was a rioter, this person was a Capitol Police.
Yeah. Right? Kevin Greason and Benjamin Phillips died naturally from coronary heart disease and hypertensive heart disease. That definitely feels like they were rioters because those were some fucked up people. And then. Injuries. 138 police officers were injured. The fact that in America, where we blast everybody, like, police do not give a fuck. But I guess they're white enough and they're fucking Trump enough that they were like, there's nothing, we can't shoot. if this was a fucking mob of black people bursting through it, if the Kaijin showed up, they'd start blasting like crazy. Oliver Johnson shows up, they'd start blasting like crazy.
Oh, no, don't get the National Guards here faster, you know.
But all of these fucking crazy racists with guns burst in, and it's like, we can't shoot anybody. Meanwhile, in Black Sun, a group of children fucking go in to free the goddamn, like, slate, actual prisoners, actual fucking, like, science projects of the Prime Minister, and they just start shooting everybody. Fucking insane. But hey,
Shroomscape makes it out, you know?
Yeah, Shroomscape crawls
and then another
away.
guy.
Like all birds do, they crawl on their bellies, just escape the hellfire of bullets.
Hey, look. It's like the mama birds always do, you know? When you're bigger, they just throw you over the nest and hope that you fly afterwards.
Except this time it's not fly, just crawl, bitch, crawl. Anyway, Nobuhiko finishes his fight against Darum because they talked it out, I guess, and
look, Darum's a reasonable guy.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, honestly, out of everybody in Gorgum, Darum might be the person that's the least problematic. Like, Bilgenia and fucking Bisham are like all over each other and just want to fight, and fucking what's her face is trying to Bisham is the woman. Fuck. I don't see his... He's not in the scene I'm looking at. The Tiger Man.
No, beginning...
The wrestler.
Oh, fuck. I know we got it last time.
Yeah. But whatever. I'm just saying, those two are all over each other trying to fight shit, and then Bisham is, like, just trying to, like, I guess, promote her own ideology, or, like, see herself, like, in charge. Darum has just been like, listen, I'll let myself get old and die. I don't need any more drugs, okay?
Yeah, die of natural causes, you know, right, little boy? Look, I value my life, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
But anyway, hey, we get a flashback back to the past. Yeah, back to the past again. We're still getting ready to leave with Yukari to go kill the Creation King. Meanwhile, Kotaro is like, we should go find Yukari because she's got our rocks. Like, we can't leave without her, because she's got her rocks.
Maybe giving her the rocks was actually a
bad idea. Yeah, based off of the way that things looked in Aoi's vision of the past, I don't think it ends well for her. Shouldn't have held on to those shiny rocks. But Nobuhiko, I guess, decides I can go take on the Creation, or, like, kill the old bug man in the shed myself. And then the rest of Gorgum starts chasing after them. Oliver Johnson.
Don't worry, they find the Prime Minister's grandson and get him.
The Prime Minister's grandson, you know? Poopy Pants. Poopy Pants stumbles around after Oliver Johnson tries to let Yukari escape, even though he's definitely, like, sniffing up some shit going on. Also, kudos for everyone addressing the big black elephant in the room. Oliver Johnson being a black man in Japan and going, hey, I'm here because I sympathize with them. I fight discrimination all the time. Ah, yes. We've finally taken the veil of subtlety off of what the fuck is going on.
Right? Yeah, boy. I was gonna adjust if he was like a guy from America. It's like, boy, hey, you know, I'm done with racism in America. You know, right?
We solved
America. Yeah, right. America's not for me. You know, right? I'll go to Japan instead.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah. Yukari runs off, and even though, like, Oliver Johnson is like, yo, this is... You're definitely up to something. What's in your hand? You got rocks in your hand? Hey, let me see that hand. You got rocks? And she's like, hey, I'm doing what needs to be done, even if it might be a bad thing. But Bilgenia, in his infinite, like, wisdom, decides to just respond to everything with violence, and almost kills Poopy Pants. And then just runs off after Yukari to go fucking find figure out what the fuck she was up to, because Poopy Pants is a little tattly bitch.
But don't worry, but Prime Minister says, oh no, you guys are being tricked. You gotta listen to me.
Yeah.
She's tricking you.
Yeah.
She's off to kill the Creation King, Bilgenia.
Would someone who's pooped who has absolutely no shame left to, like, no shame or pride and has been completely broken by his captors, would he ever lie to you? Look, it just goes to show advanced interrogation tactics work, okay? Jack Bauer has taught me that sometimes you just gotta rough somebody up and make them shit their pants and feed them one apple. They gotta eat it with their mouth and no hands. That's how you get the facts, okay? First you break their spirits, then they tell you what the launch codes are. Yeah, then he commits a mild hate crime by pushing Oliver Johnson over. And then Shunsuke finally gets reunited with...
Ali's having a great day, you know. If you think like, everywhere she runs into someone she knows, right? Out of coincidence, right? Like, she wasn't played to be Shunsuke here,
Yeah, but Shunsuke is here. Also, Nobuhiko didn't tell her that there were people there for her to find and, like, help her out. He just went, run, bitch, run. Don't let them steal the rocks.
Run away with these rocks.
Yeah.
You need these rocks, right?
But then Aoi meets Shunsuke, and he's like, hey, look, we gotta... sorry, not Nobuhiko, Kotaro, fuck. I get him confused all the time. Anyway, but Shunsuke's like, okay, cool, nice rock collection. We should go save these people that are getting fucking shot down by the special police. I have a baseball bat. Can you transform? I don't know how to transform. Don't worry, just get angry. Just summon the energy from inside you. Oh, okay, cool.
Become whatever thing you can be, you know,
So that is how kaijins work, I guess. It's just summoning some energy inside you and then just letting it out.
It's like going Super Saiyan, you know, right?
Yeah, and that works for everyone. He taught her how to unleash her ki. Her mantis ki. Anyway, hey, I'll be honest, I don't hate Aoi's, like, I guess now, like, finalized, like, kaijin form. Like, I do think that her, like, mantis claws are kind of, like, silly, but again, at least she has fucking hands and fingers.
It's just hanging around, you know, right?
Yeah, at least she has hands and fingers, like... Like,
it makes me wonder how it actually works. Like, does she have control of those? Or is it like a Wolverine where she can control the mantis claw, you know, willingly?
Yeah.
Right? Or are they just giant, like, flubby mantis claws she can wave around? You know, right?
I mean, it looks like she cuts a fucking gun in a later scene, so I assume that they fucking work. But I just don't know if she actually has any more control of it other than that. But hey, and then we're back to the past. His name is Barum, by the way. That's who I was thinking
of.
But yeah, I just want to... So, this whole fight scene between Nobuhiko and Barum, I just really want to talk about this because it reminded me of a scene from Supernatural. So,
oh boy,
So, in an episode of Supernatural, they discovered...
Is someone called a traitor?
Well, no. Well, yes, but... don't trust the British, is what I've learned from Supernatural.
Okay,
But they... At one point, they're chasing after, like, a group of fairies that are, like, holding an old man captive in his, like, house or something. They are... Fuck, I forget the exact details of what the problem is, but basically the biggest issue is...
Is Molly there? Does Molly know? You want to phone a friend?
I mean...
You want to phone a friend?
I don't feel like I could try to look up the exact details. The details of the issue are not the important part, okay? The important part is the hate crime that gets committed. Because, so, like I said, they're chasing fairies, right? And fairies in the Supernatural universe are just, like, little tiny, like, they're like fucking Fern Gully fairies, like Tinkerbell. Like, they're just specters of light that are small people, right? So, Dean Winchester, the older of the two brothers, with a much stronger drinking problem and an affinity for bacon cheeseburgers, is chasing after them at one point in the city, and I guess, and it's, I'm trying to remember the exact way that this happens, but it's like the fairies... God. Basically, he sees a little person thinking that it's a fairy, runs up and tackles him to the ground, and he goes, "I've got you, you fairy! I've got you!" And then everyone's like, "Oh my god, what is this? Like, man, stop it, stop it, stop it!" And then he gets arrested by the police, and they're like, "All right, you just tackled a little person while shouting, "I've got you, you fairy." I don't know what kind of hate, like, what level of hate crime this is, but it's definitely a hate crime. Like, they verbatim say, this is, like, I don't know what hate crime this is, but something's messed up, like...
Yeah.
It's... That is how it feels when Nobuhiko fights Barham, because he just bullies this Tiger Man. He just beats him into the ground. He literally tries to run away at one point, and he's chasing him around, grabbing him by the back, and, like, shoving him into the ground, and hitting him in the face, and just... It's so fucking, like... This is such a... It's almost like watching two children fight each other, but, like, more extreme. He's just beating the shit out of this fucking little person. Like, I mean, mind you, he turns into a big Tiger Man, but...
Yeah.
He just is punching him in the face and knocking him on the ground, and they're rolling around in the leaves fighting each other, like, wrestling. Like, it's like a schoolyard fight, and it's like, Jesus Christ! And he's actively saying, stop it, stop hitting me! Like, if it weren't for the fact that Barham actually wins by just, like, sinking a claw into fucking, Nobuhiko's, like, kidneys or something...
Right, hey, look, you know, look, if you got sharp claws, just stab him, you know?
Yeah. But it was like, Jesus Christ, they just... this whole scene, like... That would have been really fucked up if that had happened in their human forms. But it's, like, mildly okay because they're in their kaijin forms. But Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they can take the damage, you know, right?
But hey, then back to the president.
Yeah, and that's how Nobuhiko gets captured.
I've got to assume that's afterwards they just kept Nobuhiko, like, chained in the basement, like, after that. But
yeah, that's how it happens.
Yeah. Anyway, Nobuhiko faces off against Bisham, the giant pterodactyl.
Yeah,
bitch.
right. You would think anyone for him to get revenge. I mean, to be fair, he does have a vendetta against everyone, you know.
Yeah,
but
he really hates them all. But yeah,
I feel like she should probably be like his third or second on the list, you know, right?
It also feels like I feel like he should have been, like, I understand that she's flying, but she's flying in a closed room, and I really feel like he should have been able to, like, beat her.
There's, like, high walls, you know, right?
Yeah, but, like,
tall roof. Like, there's, there's a bunch of empty space.
Her best attack, though, right now, is just, I make big wind gusts. Oh, no. I mean, to be fair, flying is super effective against bug types, right? So, that is how it works. But somehow she just does enough fucking sky attacks, and it fucking takes out his, level 35 Caterpie. But yeah, anyway, people are still getting shot by the special police. Shunsuke shows up and beats the shit out of a police officer.
Oh, that's right. Look, he's a big boy now, you know, right?
He's a big boy. And Aoi just cuts a man's gun in half. Like, which, again, kind of cool. Hey, sure would be cool.
She's learning how to use the tools,
Are we keeping track of all these guns? I wonder what would happen if somebody had some guns. And then... I don't know why. I mean, I get it, right? They're children. It's not like they're gonna fucking have military tactics down pat. But don't let the hostages run first. Like, they're just gonna get shot. You're trying to, like...
I mean, look, then you have... Look, by that one, then you have shields running ahead of you, you know, if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically... They are literally letting them be human. But, like, it's supposed to be an escort mission. If this was a fucking escort mission in a game...
Oh, this would be the worst escort mission ever.
You'd be taking somebody else for, like, oh, you let one of the hostages get shot. Oh, you let another hostage get shot. Like, oh, the hostages had to help you baseball bat a police officer to, like, stop him. Like, it was so shocking to me when the dude just ran it forward and just... The special police dude just pulled out the gun and shot him straight through the fucking chest. I was like, oh, fuck! And then, two more down. They get shot by the police. And one of them dies graphically in front of Aoi as she's...
Yeah!
Like, that was... I was like, oh, cool, he's alright, they could still save one. He's begging for his life. They just need to let him go, and they're just like, nope. Fucking headshot. Absolutely not. No survivors.
No, that's how you also make sure they don't come back as zombies, you know, right? Just in case.
I mean, what the fuck did they tell the... What did they tell the special police that was like, listen, I need you to go in and clean this up. Like, we found the 25 most racist against Kaijin police, like, special police officers, and sent them in and said, kill them all. But yeah, the man gets blasted, and then the moment of the whole episode, the greatest moment, okay? Bird Boy's got a gun. Shunsuke pulls out a fucking goddamn assault rifle that he took off the knocked unconscious or probably beaten to death fucking police officer they just passed, and just starts shooting.
Yeah, you start blasting.
Nobuhiko... we've talked about how, like, silly of a character he is multiple times, but this, like, 15-year-old kid whose voice is actively still cracking, like, with every word that he says, screaming as he's shooting down 2 police officers, the only way it could have been more surreal or, like, hilarious is if he was in his bird form doing it. Like... But he's just, like... It's just this, like, kid that looks like he's not tall enough to, like, play on the basketball team. Fucking going... But yeah, Shunsuke fucking murders 2 grown men with a fucking police rifle.
There's no turning back for him now.
It's
at this point,
fucking insane. It's fucking... And then Aoi's just like...
But his parents ask him how his day been.
It's been bad. It's been really bad, I'm gonna be honest. Also, Aoi just goes, that's not very Batman of you. Put that gun down. No. We do this Batman style, okay? We do this Batman style, we don't do it at all. Climb the stairs. We're going away. We're not good.
Get out of here.
We could fight, or we could with more of these guns that are on the ground.
I don't know why they decided to climb, you know? I mean, I guess they're trying to get up, but that hallway, those 2 guys in there are definitely empty now.
Well, if they get up to the roof, right, then Shunsuke can fly them away with his bird powers. Clearly, that's the plan. But yeah, Nobuhiko has a surprisingly tough time fighting the goddamn pterodactyl bitch. I also want to say, so Nobuhiko does the same thing that Kotaro did with his like arm and turning it into a sword.
Yeah.
Did you notice that that Kotaro did not grow his arm back on his fucking like rider suit?
Oh, did he? Did he not?
The arm that like he ripped off to like use as a sword last time is still not back. But he also doesn't have the sword on him. So I'm really curious as to whether or not that's just permanently fucking gone. Like, if you bought the figure, is there a figure, like, do they have detachable arms on the figure? Or is it, like, or do you have to sand that off yourself to, like, make it, like, plot accurate? But yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He does not. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty... Yeah. Right? Does that mean he has to carry the sword with him every single time?
Well, the other question is, we did see that Aoi's dad, when he was crabified, his crab arm stayed.
Yeah.
So, in theory,
that means
since
that
it's a broken off piece,
back in the RV trailer,
yeah, but
there's just a bug leg.
Yeah, there's just a bug sword like on the ground that Kotaro didn't feel like taking with him on his fucking raid on the government building. But like, it begs the question, like, do they only get 2? Is that you get 2 shots, all right, at having a sword, and that's it, all right?
But better make it count.
Better make it count, and don't lose it. But yeah, then we're juxtaposed with the past, the present repeating the past. It's Nobuhiko. I mean, it's Kotaro running to the Creation King, getting ready to kill him. Oh man, it's so suspenseful.
Getting that option again, you know, right? Coming to face with his demons, some would say.
I really love how...
Or face to face with his god.
Yeah, I really love how so much of this entire series could be described as middle-aged ketamine addict, like, beats up old people. Like, that's actively what he's doing. Like, he beat up Darum, he's about to kill the fucking Creation King, he beat up the Whale Man. Like, it's just the fact, everything about this is fucking hilarious, like, surreal. Everything is so much more ridiculous than the last thing that I can't, like, make fun of it for I can't make a joke about one specific thing, because it's every single character's, like, all kinds of, like, all over the place. But yeah, hey, the Creation King moves again. Like the goddamn...
I knew you'd come back.
Like the most...
I knew you'd come back.
Welcome home, my son. Let me touch you.
Right? Like, it's like Darth Vader says, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Join me. It's Palpatine. It's Palpatine in the chair. If Palpatine could not actually move, and was oh god, could you imagine if the dramatic reveal of Emperor Palpatine in the original trilogy, and he spins around in his chair, and he's just got 2 breast pumps, like automatic breast pumps attached to his chest, and just sucking them off, going.
Oh yeah, it's sucking up that dark,
just sucking them off for the Sith. Jesus. I mean, that's basically what the Rise of Skywalker showed us, right? That he was getting sucked off by a machine. So.
That game was good alien juice, you know.
Jesus Christ.
But look, Kotoro's come face to face with his god demon, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But hey, look, is he not gonna be a bitch this time? Because as we can
tell, based on the fact that the Creation King is still here, the only thing that I can think of is that Kotaro is the reason why the Creation King is this fucked up. Because we haven't actually seen what the Creation King looked like in the past, I think. Although we did see him in the box.
We saw him in the box, right?
But was he missing his arm then? Because the only thing I can think of is that he was the one that... I'm going to go back to... What was it? Was it 5 or 4 when we saw it? 3? No,
it was episode 3.
It was?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going back to episode 3.
Yeah, it's all the way at the end when they even have that... Boy, it looks like he definitely grew in size.
Okay, yeah. Because they put him in that box.
After Bilgenium picks up the sword,
I'm looking at that.
But we don't really see it. I think we...
No. It might even be earlier than that. No. This is right. Because it's Bilgenia, Yukari, Oliver, and the boys. They get the sword. Trying to see the point where they... I'm seeing the box.
It's like around 34, 35 minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 34, 59. God, it's so fucking dark.
Yeah, it looked like to play this at night.
Yeah, I put him in a box. Okay, hold on. I'm looking. Does he have both his little arms? I cannot fucking tell. It's too goddamn dark. Fuck. I don't know. Maybe he damaged them. Maybe he didn't. Yeah, the Creation King. It definitely looks kind of small. I don't know. He doesn't look that much smaller. It's a big box. But yeah. Pull the fucking trigger this time, you coward.
Yeah, next episode, will Kotaro finally, finish his mission, right?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah, will he actually kill someone? Kill God. Can we actually, as all good anime and tokusatsu series go, will we succeed in killing God? Oh man, what a truly special January 6th.
Just today was, right?
God.
Like it didn't occur to me until after I watched this episode, because I watch the episode twice. Yeah. I watch it in general, and then I watch it before we record, right? Yeah. And then I was recording, rewatching for the episode. I was like, we are recording this on today's the 5th. We are going to record this tomorrow.
Today is actually January 6th. Not like I thought on Wednesday when I thought it was January 6th.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't confuse it, right? Look, this day only comes once in a year, right?
Yeah, it's boy, man.
Right? Don't get that cake too early, right?
Yeah. Oof.
Don't tell the person in the bakery.
Wait, hold on.
Like, hey.
Speaking of, hold on. I just want to see if another Travis. Hold on, let me just see. If another, let's see.
What other events has happened on January 6th?
Well, I know one event that's could be happening today.
I mean, if you go to the Wikipedia page for January 6th, the first line of text is, this article is about the date for the attack on the U.S. Capitol. See, January 6th, United States Capitol attack.
Okay,
that's before the line.
So. They have now decided to adjourn until 10 p.m. on Kevin McCarthy after the 13th loss of this fucking goddamn vote. He's still at 214 out of... he doesn't have a fucking majority. The fact that Hakeem Jeffries has only 2 votes less than him. Who the fuck is voting for Jim Jordan? Jesus Christ. There's 6 people that voted for Jim Jordan. That's fucking insane to me. But yeah,
Let's see. Hey, January 6, 1929, Mother Teresa arrived by sea in India to begin her work among India's poorest and sick people. So there you go. And a lot of stuff. January 6, 1946. The first general election ever in Vietnam is held. Boy, I can tell you, I don't think that general election did a lot.
Oopsie. Well, January 6th, 2023 is either going to be remembered as the day that Kevin McCarthy finally got elected Speaker of the House, or the day in which Kevin McCarthy continued to get his ass beat and not allowed to be the Speaker of the House.
Wait, what the fuck is this? January 6, 1994. U.S. figure skater Nancy Kerrigan.
Is Tanya Harding happened on January 6th?
Yep.
Holy shit.
What?
Holy shit. How dare they storm the Capitol on such a sacred day? Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of events that happen on January 6th.
What is so opportune about January 6th? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Look, it's like fuck Eisenhower. Fuck, was it Eisenhower that said it?
What?
This is a day that will live in
infamy. This was a day that will live on in infamy.
Who said that, right?
I think that was FDR, because it was.
Was it FDR? Oh yeah, it was FDR. Okay, yeah, it was FDR. Mm-hmm. You know, right?
Yeah.
There we go. January 6th, a day that will live in infamy.
Oof. Woof. Woo. All right. Well, we survived the. Well, actually, next time.
Boy! Hey, look! January 6, 2000. The last natural. I don't even want to pronounce this fucking creature. Is killed by a falling tree, making the species extinct. Jeez, boy! I don't even know what this is. What is this? A deer?
What is?
It's a deer with goat horns. The Pyrenean ibex.
Oh, ibex? Yeah, it's like a ibex or whatever. Ibex. Fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah, you know, just scroll down of that article until you get to like the 1901 through present, right? It's killed by a falling tree. Boy, that's real fucking sad. If the way you go out and your species killed by a falling tree. Boy, no one watching this adult thought would be a good. Wait, should we take this place somewhere and keep care of it?
Pyrenean ibex. Yeah, it's like an antelope sort of. No, not antelope. It's like a goat deer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, boy, there's there's a chlorine gas explosion in South Carolina. Boy, Yep. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So,
hey, that's it for this.
Happy holidays, everyone. Next episode, we're probably going to be finishing the fucking goddamn insurrection inside of the Kamen Rider universe.
Let's see. So let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Well, okay, cool. We'll finish around that time. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, yep, that's it. All right, coronavirus is still a thing. Watch us, get your shots. Boosters a thing now. Okay, thanks. Bye.